released from an elevator going up with an acceleration a, and the acceleration of the stone after the release is. So now we have to find out the acceleration of the stone when it is just released from the elevator. So now in this case, I can calculate the acceleration of the stone with respect to ground as well as with respect to elevator. So basically in this question, what we can do is we can calculate with respect to ground, and I can also calculate the acceleration of the stone with respect to elevator. Correct? So let us see with respect to ground first. So what will happen when we have this elevator which is initially moving up with an acceleration a, and suppose you drop a stone. Now when you drop a stone, what happens? That stone is not in the contact with the elevator. So there is no contact with elevator for this stone. So what will happen? This stone will be only under the gravity. So if I want to calculate acceleration of stone with respect to ground, so it is only g acting downward. Okay. Now if I want to calculate the acceleration of the stone with respect to elevator, fine. So now in this case, what will happen? See here, that if this is an elevator and you see a stone which falls down, so initially when it is going down, so it is having a gravity g, okay, downward. Also it was having an acceleration in upward direction if I see with respect to elevator. Understood? So in this case, what will happen? Because this stone will move downward, so downward direction I am assuming as positive. So this is positive minus of a. So this would become g plus a. Is it okay? And this will be in downward direction. So in this question, I can calculate the acceleration with respect to ground. So in that case, it will be g downward, and when it is calculated with respect to elevator, so it's g plus